Well, howdy tubers, back again. Well, I got the part painted and now installed. So, looks a lot better than, well, I don't know if it looks any better, but it functions a little better because it's fitted around the tube instead of just flat against it. So, I like it. And I wanted to make a comment on, let's see, wait a minute. Let's try that with the light on. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Okay, if it focuses. There we go. Okay, that's a little better. Wanted to make a comment on something I told you the other day. And that was about the roper punch. Yeah, the roper punches that I got at Harbor Freight for 14 cents. I had somebody comment on that. I haven't heard back from them, but I had somebody comment on that I believe they think that I thought that they just made an error when they rang me up. But no, they told me that they were 14 cents. And I said, well, they said $19 back there on the side. And he said, well, they're trying to get rid of them, or however they said it. And I think that person thought that I didn't tell them that the price was $19, and that I just took it as, okay, well, it's 14 cents. I'm not going to tell them, and just took them for 14 cents, and then I went back and got more. Well, I did go back and get more, but they had already explained to me that they were that they were discontinuing them, and that was why they were 14 cents. So, anyways, I guess while I'm telling you this story, I can give a look around on here. But I wanted to tell you this. Yesterday, I went to Harbor Freight to buy another, I should say, because the other one flamed out, a spot welder. Because I told you I took this, where's my finger? I told you I took the horn off of here and shortened it, and I was going to spot weld it back on. Well, I went and bought one. Come to $172 and some odd cents. And of course the coupons, they say the 20% off coupons don't work on welding stuff. So I didn't get the 20% off. Anyways, brought it home, and let's pause. Okay, and here are the two pieces I tried to spot weld together. That onto there. And tried it a couple times. It sparked and all that, but it didn't do anything. And then the next time I tried it and held it just a little bit longer, it says on there not to hold it for over 5 seconds. And I didn't hold it for that long. But anyways, it didn't do anything, and then pop, and then it wouldn't work anymore. So I figured, well, it's screwed up. So I took it back to Harbor Freight and got my money back, and then come home, and then later in the evening, and here's where it was plugged into, which was right off of one of my circuit boxes. And what's plugged in there now is my torpedo heater, and it wouldn't come on. And I thought, well, it had popped. Oh yeah, I think that right there. It had popped that circuit breaker. It wasn't that the spot welder didn't work anymore. It wasn't getting any power. So anyways, after church today, which Harbor Freight is just practically right across the street from the church. Matter of fact, I pull out from the church and just go right into the Harbor Freight parking lot. And I went in there and told the gals that I had brought that in there thinking that the machine was bad. As a matter of fact, I was going to plug it in because there were some outlets in the front of the store, and I wish but they said, oh, those don't work. So I thought, well, okay. But anyway, so I took it back and told them what I did, and they said, well, they'd probably already put it back in to send it back to the factory or whatever to have it reconditioned or whatever. So anyways, they said, don't worry about it. So, but I tried. I felt bad because of I didn't know that I had popped the circuit breaker, so I went back to tell them that I presumed that the machine wasn't bad. It had just popped the circuit breaker. And that was a 20 amp breaker, so I don't know how much it would have had to have. The other Harbor Freight spot welder that I bought was a 221. And of course, that's a lot more amperage, but I went ahead and just bought the 110 one this time, because if you buy the 221, you got to buy a plug for it to plug in and then wire that all up. And I thought, I just wanted to get this over with. So maybe I should have just went ahead and got the 221. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and show you the pins installed. There you go. God bless.